Welcome to another Replay Guy Hooray channel, otherwise known as the ARG channel. Excuse me. Tonight, game 2 of the 1998 Kansas City Royals versus 73 Baltimore Orioles. Game 1 last night. Baltimore winning 17-4 and looking to close out the series tonight. This is game 2, played in Memorial Stadium. It's a grass field, normal from both sides of the plate. Our umpires tonight from the 98 season, Drew Coble, he is lenient, questionable. First base from the 73 season, George Maloney, he is neutral. Second base from the 98 season, Ted Hendry, he is semi-strict, semi-questionable. And at third base from the 73 season, Red Flaherty, he is neutral. The Royals will be stormy and semi-dissonant. They had no issues in the pregame draw. And from game 1, Lopez is happy till further notice for Kansas City. For the Orioles, they are going to be sunny and harmony. They have Paul Blair, who is patient till further notice. That was determined in game 1. And in game 2, reserve outfielder Coggins will be a hero until further notice, should he get into the game. Here is the starting lineup for the Royals. The leading off will be Damon at center field, Offerman, second base, batting second, Jeff King at first base, batting third, Dean Palmer, third base, batting cleanup, Conine, the left fielder, batting fifth, Dye in right field, batting sixth, Pendleton is the DH, batting seventh, catcher Sweeney, batting eighth, and he is the designated cold batter, and Lopez is the designated hot batter, batting ninth at shortstop. On the mound will be Pat Rapp. Rapp is 12-13 with a 5.30 earned run average. He is a semi-struggler, he is semi-flash and semi-dynamic, and a semi-icon pitcher. For the Orioles, looking to wrap it up tonight, Paul Blair leading off in center field, Bumbry in right field batting second, Don Baylor, left field, batting third. He is a designated hot batter. Boog Powell at first base, batting cleanup. Rettenman, the DH, batting fifth. Gritch at second base, batting sixth. Williams, the catcher, batting seventh. Brooks Robinson at third base, batting eighth. And at shortstop, Belanger, he's batting ninth. He is the designated cold batter. On the mound for the Orioles, Mike Cuellar, 18-13 with a 3.27 earned run average. He is a left-hander, and his qualities are semi-star, semi-flash, and semi-control. We are about ready to get this game underway, and here is the first pitch. And it's a 1-1-4. Pitcher is fresh, and that is going to be a ground out to short for Damon. So a quick ground out for out number 1, and that will bring up Offerman. And we have a 2-3-3 ace or star pitcher. He's semi-star, did not get the decided eye. Slugger. Is Offerman a slugger? He is not, and he will fly out to center field for out number 2. That'll bring up Jeff King, batting third in the lineup. And we have a 2-4-6. Is he a control pitcher? He's semi-control. Got the decided eye, and he's going to bounce one right back to Cuellar, who flips over to Powell, and that ends the inning. The Royals go down 1-2-3. Unlike yesterday's game. And we go to the bottom of the first. Paul Blair leading off here. And we have a 136. Is he an ace pitcher? No. Whiffer or cold? He is neither one of those. We have infield drama. 3-5 with a decided eye. Third baseman iron. Third baseman is Palmer. He's semi-iron. The decided eye says yes. And he's not able to make the routine play, and it's a base hit to left field for Paul Blair. So Blair starts the game off for the Orioles with a base hit to left field. And we will go to the team chemistry chart for Bunbury at bat. Here we go. It's a 4-5. It's the batting team harmony. They are. And that is going to be a walk. So the Orioles have come out with the first two runners on base, a single and a walk, as they look to jump out to an early lead here and try and clinch this series in 2 games. Don Baylor coming up, the designated hot batter. And it is a 1-5-5. Is Don Baylor a home run king? Don Baylor is not. He's a slugger, and he will fly out to deep center field, just missing it. One out, runners on first and second. Boog Powell coming up. A 5-5-6. Is he an ace? No. Powell a sad sack? No. That is going to be a double to right field. Blair is going to score. Bunbury, with his speed, is going to come around and score from first base. And just like that, the Baltimore Orioles have jumped out to a 2-0 lead here. Merv Rettenman coming up. And it's a 3-5-5 struggler. He's a semi-struggler. The decided eye says it is. He is a struggler. It's a single to left field. And Boog Powell is going to score. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead. Yesterday's game, they scored 5 runs in the first inning after the Royals had scored 3 in the top of the first. A little bit different tonight. 1 out, Gritch coming up. And it is a 1-3-3. Is Gritch a slugger? He is not. And that'll be a fly out to left field for out number 2. And Williams coming up. A 3-5-6. Williams is a righty, and Pat Rapp is a righty, and that will be a strikeout. That will end the inning for the Orioles. 3 runs on 3 hits, and at the end of 1, they lead the Royals 3-0. Top of the second inning, Dean Palmer leading off. And it's a 1-2-6, and he's going to line out to second base for out number 1. Next batter will be Jeff Conine, the left fielder. A 3-6-6, and he will fly out to center field. We quickly have 2 outs, and up comes Jermaine Dye. 2-3-4. Is he a hot batter? He is not, and that will be a pop-up to third. So Cuellar retires the side 1-2-3 for the second inning in a row. We go to the bottom of the second, 3-0 Orioles. Robinson coming up here in the bottom of the second. And it's a 4-4-6. Is he a star pitcher? No. Sad sack, utility, or patient? He is a semi utility, didn't get the decided eye, and he is going to single to right field. So Brooks Robinson with a base hit number 4 for the Orioles. And the leadoff runner is on. Mike Cuellar, the designated Cole batter and the ninth batter in the lineup. 3-5-5. Is he a struggler? Well, he didn't get the decided eye, so he's not a struggler this time. Champion. Belanger is not a champion, and he will ground out to second base. And the runner is going to be a fielder's choice. And there is one out. Go to the top of the order. Paul Blair. He singled to lead off the game and scored a run. 4-5-6. Patient. Paul Blair is patient till further notice, and he is going to walk. So Blair on for the second time tonight. And here come the Orioles again. Runners on first and second, and one out. Bunbury coming up. He walked his first time up. A 5-6-6. Is he wild? No. Bunbury have a good eye. He does not, and he is going to strike out for the second out of the inning. And we are going to go to the Baseball Now chart for Don Baylor's at bat. He is 0 for 1. He's the designated hot batter. A 1-4. Cold batter. No. And we've got outfield drama. Three, four. It's a left fielder iron. The left fielder is Conine. He is not iron, and be an easy fly ball. That'll end the inning. We played two here at Memorial Stadium with the Orioles on top, 3-0. Go to the top of the third. Pendleton, Sweeney, and Lopez to face Mike Cuellar. 3-5-6. Pendleton is a switch hitter, I believe. Yes. So is he a utility or sad sack? He is a utility. He's semi-utility. Got the decided eye, and he will ground out to short. Out number 1. Up comes Mike Sweeney, the catcher, designated Cole batter. And it's a 1-2-3, both flash and fresh. Well, he didn't get the decided eye. It's going to be a ground out to short for out number 2. And Lopez, the ninth batter in the lineup, designated hot batter, steps into the plate. A 1-4-5 struggler. He is not a struggler, and then it'll be a ground out to third. So another 1-2-3 inning. Mike Cuellar has retired the first 9 batters he has faced. We go to the bottom of the third, 3-0 Orioles. Boog Powell leading off here in the third inning. He had a 2-run double back in the first. A 1-4-6. Is he flash? He's semi-flash. Didn't get the decided eye. Powell, a champion. He is not, and he will ground out to the second baseman for out number 1. Merv Retman coming up. He had a single in the first inning, and knocked in a run, so he is 1 for 1. And it's a 1-1-3 ace or dynamic. He is semi-dynamic. Didn't get the decided eye. Is Retman a slugger? He is a semi-slugger, did not get the decided eye. He will single to center field. So he picks up his second hit of the game. And with one out, that will bring up Rich, who is 0 for 1. 334. Ace a star. No. Is he a sad sack? No. And he is going to single to left field. And Retman is going to scurry over to third base. And with one out, there are runners on first, first and third. That will bring up Williams, who struck out his first time. A 246 controlled pitcher. He is not eager or sad sack. No, and he is going to walk. So the bases are loaded here with one out. Rapp becomes a struggler now. 3 batters in a row. He's a semi-struggler, so that now converts him to a struggler. One out. A 2-3-4. We have plate drama. 4-4 is the catcher iron. The catcher is semi-iron. He got the decided eye, unable to make the play on a towering fly ball, and it's going to be a strike. With that, we are going to go to the umpire chart with the bases loaded. And it's a 3-5. Lenient umpire at second base. That is not true. And let's see. And it is actually going to be a double play, a inning ending double play. It's going to be a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. Pat Rapp gets out of it with no runs. Bases loaded and one out. And he lives to see another inning at the end of 3-0 Orioles. We go to the top of the fourth. Top of the order, Damon 0 for 1. And it's a 1-3-5, which is a blue 1. So we will go to the umpire chart, and that will be with the bases empty. 1-3, questionable umpire at home. Drew Coble is questionable, and he calls a questionable strike 3. And Damon, not happy with that call, goes back to the bench, and he is still barking at the umpire, Drew Coble. One out. That's the first strikeout for Cuellar. 2-3-6. DB control or dynamic? No. Pitcher batting? No. And that's going to be a walk. So the first base runner for the Royals here is Offerman takes a walk. And that will bring up King. It's a 1-2-6 fresh. It is a line out to second base for out number 2. And Dean Palmer coming up. He lined out to the second baseman his first time up. A 1-5-6. Is Palmer a whiffer? He's a semi-whiffer, and he will strike out. Cuellar's second strikeout of the game and the inning. And we go to the bottom of the fourth. The score: 73 Orioles up 3-0. Bottom of the fourth, Pat Rapp still on the mound, facing Belanger, the cold batter. And it's a 4-4-5. Is not a workman. Is he patient? Belanger is not patient, and he will ground out unassisted to first base. One out. Top of the order, Paul Blair. He is singled, walked, and scored a run. A 1-3-4 red one. We are going to. Nope. It's not the 1-3-5. It's the 1-3-4 gold catcher. No. Champion. Is Paul Blair a champion? He is not. We have outfield drama. 1-6. Is the right fielder stoic? The right fielder is semi stoic, but no, did not get the decided eye, and he is going to make the catch of the line drive, and that's out number 2. That will bring up Bumbry, who is 0 for 1. He has walked, scored a run, and struck out. 1-2-6, and another line out to second base, and that will end the inning. We played 4 here in Baltimore. The Orioles on top, 3-0. Top of the 5th inning, leading off will be Conine against Cuellar. A 1-4-6. Is he flash? He's semi-flash. Didn't get the decided eye. Is he a champion? Conine is not a champion. He will ground out to second base. 1 out. Then I'll bring up Dye, who is 0 for 1. And it's triple sixes. Is he an ace? He is not. Is he a sad sack? Die is not a side sack. It's a deep drive glove. 3. Left fielder Gold. Is the left fielder Gold? He is not. And that is going to be a home run to left field for Jermaine Dye. And just like that, the Royals are on the board. That is the first hit of the game. That makes the score 3-1. So the Royals have put up a run here against Cuellar. He's now going to pitch to Pendleton. Let's see what he gets. It's a 1-1-6 fresh. He is still fresh, and that will be a strikeout. Out number 2, his third strikeout of the night. And Sweeney will come up, the designated cold batter. He is 0 for 1. 2-3-4. Is he a hot batter? No, and he will pop out to third. So 1 run on the home run by Dye, and we go to the bottom of the 5th. The Orioles lead 3-1. Don Baylor coming up. He is 0 for 2. He's the designated hot batter. 1-5-6. Is Baylor a whiffer? He is not, and we have outfield drama. 3-6. It's the left fielder Stoic. The left fielder is semi-stoic. The decider die says he is, and ball's gonna get past him for a base hit. So Don Baylor with a base hit. Hit number 7 for the Orioles. And we are going to go to the team chemistry chart for Boog Powell. Powell 1 for 2, a 2-run double in the first. 3-5. Pitching team dissonant. Well, they're semi-dissonant, did not get the decided eye, and that is going to be a ground out to short. And that will be a fielder's choice. So 1 out. And up comes Merv Rettenman. He is 2 for 2 with an RBI, two singles. A 1-2-6. Is he fresh? He is still fresh. He lines out to second base. Out number two. And up comes Gritch, who is 1 for 2 with a single. And 2-4-5. Is he a hero? He is not, and he will pop out to third base. That will end the inning. We've played 5 innings. The score is Baltimore 3, Kansas City 1. And on that, we are going to have Lopez come up from the top of the sixth. And it will be the player experience chart for his at bat. Cuellar now semi fresh for the next 2 innings. A 1-2 icon batter. He is not an icon batter, and he is going to strike out. So strikeout number 4 for Cuellar. And we are going to go to the baseball now chart for Damon, who is 0 for 2. And we have 4-4. And that is going to be a walk to Damon. So Damon reaches on the base on balls, and with 1 out, that will bring up Offerman, who is 0 for 1. He walked back in the 4th inning. A 1-2-6, and that is going to be semi-fresh. He is fresh with a decided eye. Line out to second base for out number 2. And that will bring up King here with 2 outs and Damon at first. 4-5-5. Is he flash? He's semi-flash. He got the decided eye. And that will be a strikeout unless King has a good eye. He does not. Second strikeout of the inning. Strikeout number 5 for the game. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Orioles continue to lead 3-1. Go to the bottom of the 6th. Pat Rapp is now semi-fresh, facing Williams, who has struck out and walked. A 1-3-4. Gold catcher. No. Champion. And Williams is not a champion, and we have outfield drama. 1-5. Left fielder Gold. The left fielder is not Gold, and it is going to be a base hit to left field for Williams, leading off the 6th inning. And we go to the team chemistry chart for Robinson, who is 1 for 2. He had a single in the second, and then with 1 out, with the bases loaded in the third, grounded into a 4-6-3 double play. I gotta go. Let's see. Team chemistry, and it's a 4-6 with the decided eye. Pitching team dissonant. Semi-dissonant, the decided eye says yes, and that is going to be a walk. And that is going to be it. Pat Rapp is going to come out of the ball game. They're down 3-1. Can't afford any more runs here in this inning. They want to keep the game at a 2-run game, so Rapp will go 5+ innings, faces 2 batters in the 6th, and Scott Service will come in. The right-hander is a semi-star. He is flash. He is semi-control, semi-dynamic, and an icon pitcher. And he will be an ace quality for the first batter, who is Mark Belanger. He is the designated coal batter. And it's a 1-4-5. Is he a struggler? No, he is not. And that's going to be a ground out to, let's see, Belanger is a righty, third base. Right at the third baseman, he is going to step on the bag and then throw over to first for a double play. Robinson will end up moving down to second base, and the Orioles have 2 outs here in the 6th inning. And Scott Service does what he needed to do. And Paul Blair coming up. He is 1 for 2. A 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? He is not, and we have outfield drama again. 5-6. Left fielder iron. The left fielder is Conine. He is not iron, and he is going to make the catch. That will end the inning. No runs. And at the end of 6, the Orioles continue to lead here 3-1 as they look to clinch this matchup in 2 games. Cuellar coming out, semi-fresh. His last inning is semi-fresh, so probably his last inning of pitching. And he will be facing Dean Palmer, 0 for 2. A 1-2-5. Is he a struggler? No. Palmer patient. Palmer is not patient. He will ground out. He's a semi-whiffer. The decided eye says yes, and that is going to be a strikeout. Palmer strikes out for the second time tonight, and that is strikeout number 6 for Mike Cuellar. That will bring up Conine, who is 0 for 2, and it's a 2-5-6. Champion or patient. He is neither one of those, and we have infield drama. And it's a 5-5 on the infield drama. First baseman iron. Powell is not iron, and it's a routine ground ball to Powell for out number 2. Up comes Jermaine Dye. He has the only hit for the Royals tonight, and we're back in the 5th inning. He broke the no-hitter up and took a fastball deep to left field for a home run. 2 out. It's a 1-2-2. Is he workman? No. Champ or whiffer? He's a semi-whiffer. Didn't get the decided eye. It is a line out to third base. A 1-2-3 inning for Cuellar. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. The Orioles continue to lead 3-1 as they inch closer to victory here. Scott Service coming on for his second inning of relief. He will be facing Bumbry, who is 0 for 2. And it's a 2-3-3. Ace or star pitcher. He's a semi-star. Didn't get the decided eye. Is Bumbry a slugger? He is not. He will fly out to center field for out number 1. Up comes Don Baylor, who was 1 for 3. He's the designated hot batter. 2-4-5. Is he a hero? He is a hero, and that's a base hit to left field. So Baylor picks up his second hit of the game. And with 1 out, there's a runner at first base. Boog Powell, 1 for 3, a 2-run double back in the 1st inning. And it's a 1-2-4 control pitcher, a semi-control. No, did not get the decided eye. Is Powell eager? He is not, And he is going to walk. So runners on first and second, and one out for Merv Retman, who is 2 for 3 with an RBI single. 556. Ace pitcher, no. Sad sack. Retman is not a sad sack. That is a double to right field. Baylor is going to come in and score. And let's just check here. Is Powell stoic? He is stoic, so he is not going to score. He's going to stop at third base. Rettenman with his third hit and his second RBI. The Orioles now lead 4-1. Service now becomes a semi-struggler. A 1-2-4. Is he a controlled pitcher? Did not get the decided eye. Eager. Is Gritch eager? He is not eager, and he is going to walk. The bases are loaded. And that is going to be it for Scott Service. Bases are loaded. One run is in. Service goes 1.1 innings. Has given up a run, and he is responsible for the bases being loaded here in the seventh inning. We go to the bullpen for the Royals, and it is going to be, well, they just don't have a very good bullpen. They'll bring in Ricky Bonus again. He is a star. He's semi-flash, semi-dynamic. He's an icon, and for this batter, who it's going to be Williams, he will be the ace for this batter. He will pick up the ace quality here with the bases loaded. One out. 1-4-4. Is he flash? He is semi-flash. Didn't get the decided eye. Is Williams a hero? He is not, and that is going to be a ground out to short. It's going to be a 6-4-3 inning ending double play. And they get out of it, leaving the bases loaded. At the end of 7, the Orioles lead 4-1. We go to the top of the 8th inning, and let's see if the Orioles go to the bullpen. And it looks like they are going to bring in Grant Jackson in the 8th inning. He's an ace, semi-flash, and control pitcher, and an icon. And he is a left-hander. And he will face the 8-9 or 7-8-9 batters here in the bottom of the top of the 8th. Pendleton coming up. He is 0 for 2. And a 1-4-5. Is he a struggler? No. And that would be a ground out to third base for out number 1. Comes Sweeney, 0 for 2, designated cold battle. A 4-4-5. Is he a workman? No. Patient. Sweeney is not patient, and he will ground out unassisted to first base, out number 2. And Lopez, the designated hot batter, is 0 for 2. And 1-2-4, is he a control pitcher? He is, and that's a ground out to short. A 1-2-3 inning for Jackson. We go to the bottom of the eighth, 4-1 Orioles. Ricky Bonus will stay on here in the eighth inning, second inning of relief. A 1-4-6. Is he flash? He's semi-flash. Didn't get the decided eye. Is Robinson a champion? No, and he will ground out to second base for out number one. Belanger 0 for 3, designated cold batter. 1-1-5. Is he fresh? He's semi-fresh. Home run king or sad sack? He is neither one of those, and he is going to double to left field. So Belanger with one out is on at second base. That will bring up Paul Blair, who is 1 for 3. 5-5-6. Is he an ace? No. Sad sack. And he is not. That is going to be a double to right field. So back to back doubles for the Orioles. And now have extended their lead to 5-1. Now we'll bring up Bumbry, who is 0 for 3. 2, 3, 4. We have plate drama. And it's a 1-2. It's a catcher iron. He is semi-iron. The decided eye says he is iron, and it's going to be a wild pitch. And that will move Blair to third base. And we are going to the team chemistry chart for Bumbry now. And it's a 1-2 batting team dissonant. No, and it's going to be a fence for Bumbry. Bumbry is hero and champion, so he will be under the other chart. 3, and he doubles. So 3 consecutive doubles. And the Orioles have broken this game open here in the eighth inning. It is now a 6-1 game. With one out. Baylor coming up. He is 2 for 4. A 1-3-5. And we are going to go to the balks and bogeys chart. One, we are going to highlight reel a rare event. 2-4. 2 errors on the same play. The ball is bobbled by the shortstop, and then he throws the ball. Ball is mishandled by the baseman, and the batter goes to second. Bumbry is going to come in and score. So we have a E6, E3 on the same play, and now the score is 7-1 Orioles as they look to wrap it up here. Ricky Bonus, a 3-4-5. It's actually just kind of exploded here, or imploded. Ricky Bonus. And do we have an iron catcher? Not this time. Good eye. No. And that is a strikeout for Bonus. Out number 2. And that will bring up Rettenman, who is 3 for 4. A 2-3-6 DB control or dynamic. He is semi-dynamic, and he will ground out to the pitcher. That will end the inning, but the Orioles pick up 3 runs here in the eighth inning. We go to the ninth. The Orioles lead 7-1. Jackson will stay on to pitch his second inning of relief. He will be facing Damon, who is 0 for 2 on a walk. And it's a 4-4-5. Is Damon patient? He is not, and he grounds out two first. One out. Offerman up 0 for 2 with a walk. A 1-2-5. He's not a struggler. Is Offerman patient? He is semi-patient. The decided eye says yes, so it's going to be a walk, but we're going to have an umpire check on that. Questionable or strict umpire calls strike three, and Drew Coble is questionable, and that will be a strikeout for out number two. The Orioles one out away. So moving on. 4-4-5. Patient. Is King patient? He is not. It's a ground ball unassisted to first base, and that is the ball game. The Baltimore Orioles win convincingly by a score of 7-1. They jumped out to a 3-0 lead in the first and added a run in the seventh and three in the eighth to make it 7. Kansas City Royals, one hit in this game, the home run by Dye back in the fifth inning, which broke up the no-hitter by Cuellar. And the 1973 Baltimore Orioles will move on as they win 7-1. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button if you have not subscribed. And that's going to do it. The Orioles will move on, winning the series 2-0. And that will be it for about a week from me as I leave for Orlando, Florida tomorrow morning, returning late Saturday night. So we might be able to get a game in on Sunday. That would be a National League game. And let me look at the paperwork here, who that matchup would be. It would be the 1998 Pirates, the 11th seed, playing the 1998 Houston Astros, the number 2 seed. So next Sunday, we might be able to get that game in and start that series. So stay tuned. Like I said, it'll be about a week, a little less than a week, and we'll be back on the air. We are going to head to Orlando and Universal Studios for some relaxation, if you can call going to an amusement park relaxation. Once again, thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.